Hi, hi, Arian. Tell me, what does the theme of Menergy, Hearts on Fire, mean for you?
Ah, Hearts on Fire for me means going where we feel the most. So having the courage to go where we're hurting, where we're in pain, and also the courage to share what we love and what we're passionate and what we want to create in life. And so for me, Hearts on Fire symbolizes all of them. Yeah, it symbolizes the courage to really go, I'm hurting, and the courage to go, I love you, and the courage to go, I want to make this happen in the world. And then to bring that together as men and support each other in those three things, in really deeply being with each other's pain, in really hearing what we love, and in serving each other what we want to create.
Cool. And what is it you love about Menergy?
Menergy, you crazy beast. I think Menergy has to be experienced to be understood. So no matter what words I say, the core of Menergy is something else. When 200 men get together, when they're eating together, when they're sharing their stories, there's a spirit, there's a spark to the beauty of men that I remember in that place. There's eldership, there's youngship. I'm an elder for some and others are holding an elder. So that fabric of a really healthy village of men is something beyond any words. It's like an archetypal magic that occurs.
Okay.
Hey John.
Hello, brother.
How you going?
Good, man.
So I've just spent a weekend here at Menergy,
Yeah.
coming up with a theme for 2024.
Yes.
What does the theme that we've come up with Hearts on Fire mean to you?
Yeah. For me, Hearts on Fire is it's really bringing that light, acknowledging that light within myself, and following it. I have the tendency to get a bit far away with my head and be out and about sometimes, and I know that when I come back into my heart, there's almost a purity in that light. So when I follow that light, there's a feeling of truth in it. Like I can trust that light, and I don't have to question it with my mind. I can just follow that.
Beautiful. And what about the sort of byline, the courage to listen, love, and lead?
Yeah, I love that. For me, it's the listening is with my heart, listening to my heart, listening to my body. How is my body showing up in this moment? What feels tight? What's opened? Does that feel right in my heart? So when I listen, I'm listening through my heart. And when I listen through my heart, it's much easier for me to not come from a judgmental place. I can come from a place of love. So I can hear a man's pain. I can hear the pain through it. Or I can hear someone's, I can hear their passion shining through. Or I can hear their anger. Or I can hear their joy. So it gets filtered through, the listening gets filtered through the heart, and then love comes out of that. And when I'm in that space of love and I'm listening through my heart, that's when I can take all of that almost information and use that to lead my life, to lead groups, to lead other men and women who maybe are not listening to that, to really come from a place of hey, it's okay, just come back into here. What do you want? What does your heart want?
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Let's try this out for a change.
Beautiful. And having gone to Menergy for the first time last year,
Yeah.
what did you feel about Menergy? What was Menergy for you?
That just relief, a feeling of not having to be anyone, not having to show up in a certain way, just showing up exactly as I am, exactly how I feel. and really feeling like I don't need to hide. I can just show up as I am, and I will be accepted like that. Yeah.
Hey, Tom. So we're just here at Menergy. I spent a weekend coming up with a theme for 2024. The theme, Hearts on Fire. What does that mean for you?
It means a whole heap of things for me. It's about, can be, the fully expansive heart and the leaping out of the heart, but it also means possibly the hurt heart, the mournful heart, the heart that's actually not going so well. So the fire to me, and it also means positive and negative in the context of positive fire, and fire can also be very negative as well. So there's a whole heap of different dimensions to me in relation to the theme. I think it's a theme of hope. I think it's a theme to me of change, transformation, and the concept of working through from the embers and into the flame, and the transformation. I guess it's a transformation, or the possibility of transformation. And I think it just provides a real entry point for men, whatever point of life they're in and whatever they're going through, that it provides an entry point into the heart to really feel and be vulnerable in the heart, and to actually identify what the steps are to dealing with whatever's going on in that moment.
Awesome. And Menergy. What does Menergy mean to you?
Well, Menergy's been extraordinary for me because it's changed my relationship with not only with men, but with myself. It's a place where I've actually been able to go and feel really vulnerable. The thing that really struck me was it was an incredibly safe place. And there's people who I've never met in my life before, but there's a safety around it, and that safety then just reminded me of the capacity to actually expose myself and to feel vulnerable and to feel the beauty and the freedom of that vulnerability. And it's then allowed me to go and practice that change out in my broader community and with my partner and with other people. And in the vulnerability with my partner, I found difficult, but the capacity to be able to take what I've learned from Menergy into that home environment's actually been like bliss for me, and I'll continue to do that.
Thank you.
Okay, Robin. What does the theme of this year's Menergy, Hearts on Fire, mean for you?
Yeah, there's so many layers to Hearts on Fire. It speaks to me of like the pain and the numbness that a lot of us men carry inside us, but also when we let ourselves feel deeply, feel that pain, we can come through to passion and purpose and real depth and meaning in the world. And then the fire is just like, the process of transformation, of creating something new from the ashes.
Okay, and also could you speak a little bit about the byline, the courage to listen, love and lead?
Yeah, I think first thing is we just need to listen, just to listen to what's going on in the world, to listen to what others have to say, to listen to what's going on inside us, and then bringing love to all of that. Just the quality of attention and love and care for ourselves and brothers and everyone else, and then leading with that. There can't be any leadership if we're not listening, if we're not bringing love.
Okay, and what is it you love about Menergy?
200 men in the bush, dropping all the roles and responsibilities of the world, dropping their masks, just being real with each other, laughing, joking, hanging out. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Okay, Sim, what does the theme of Menergy, Hearts on Fire, mean for you?
I guess my sense is that our culture has had this effect on men's hearts that we're just smouldering. We're smouldering away, and to have our hearts on fire means we can finally take a place of leadership from our hearts in the world. And I think at this time it's what the world needs. it's what our culture needs.
Okay, and what is it that you love about Menergy that brings you back year after year?
Oh, I just love the brotherhood. I get the fact that there's a whole bunch of brothers I've never met before, and there's this whole bunch that keep on coming back, and I get to, once a year, if not more, I get to connect in this big, massive wave of brotherhood, you know, of doing something, of creating something from the heart together. And what a wonderful thing that is. It's a lovely place to be.
Hey, Chris. So we've just spent a weekend here at Menergy, a weekend where we sort of we come up with a theme for 2024.
Yes.
And so we've come up with a theme of Hearts on Fire.
Yes.
What does that mean for you?
It means coming to life. It means whatever I've given up being in the past, I can come back and reinvigorate and come back to life and lighten up and share from that space.
And part of the theme for this year is that we've got, you know, a byline or a tagline
Yes.
to help guide the 3 days. And that is, you know, the courage to listen, to love, and to lead. How does that make sense to you?
That makes sense to me as a way to step outside who I've known myself to be. A safe place to get outside my comfort zone and step into leading myself in a new way.
And Menergy, obviously, you know, there's a whole thing of to basically get to Menergy. And what has Menergy been for you? Like, how was it when you went to Menergy, and what's your experience at Menergy?
My first year's experience at Menergy, I became a committee member. It was that good. I met some wonderful men who had some incredible insights and helped me to shape my own story and own it in a different way that it wasn't so heavy. It was a bit more light, and I loved that. So yeah, it was incredibly rewarding to be a part of.
Hey, Ash. So we're just wrapping up Menergy, a weekend where we sort of try and distill the theme for 2024. And we've got to the theme for this year, Hearts on Fire.
Hearts on fire.
What is that? Talk about that. What does that mean for you?
Courage to listen, to love, and to learn, to lead. So it's been a beautiful weekend of connecting with the leadership circle of Menergy, where we went through our business, we danced, we played music, we connected, and not without its trials and tribulations, but we all came together, learned a lot about each other, learned a lot about the process, improving, you know, this, 11th, 12th iteration of Menergy, and having been on the leadership circle since 2018, always something new to learn, and it's been just blessed, amazing experience. So much respect and love, gratitude for all of the gentlemen that showed up here to help create this event. So coming at you in October, Menergy 2024, tickets selling fast. See you there.